Alright, welcome back to my hopefully goodbye Erlangen tour, nightly tour. Guys, I don't even know who am I making this video for. I mean, I suppose I do it mainly for myself. And this is one of the things here that bother me so much, That's one of them things that bother me. That all I have to do around here is for myself. Because nobody really cares about me here. No matter what I do, nobody cares. And I have come to realize that something has to change here. And let's just say, I realized that, let's make a little, no, wrong, oh man. Let's make a little music first, a little relaxing music. Damn it. This place really gives me the creeps. I do a little walk here, and I have to say that this place always gives me the creeps. I always, takes a thief, whatever. That's how I feel like a little thief. Always when I'm around here. I don't know what gives me the creeps around here, but that's probably my memories to that place. And it's not as though I don't care about anybody in this city. I mean, there's a lot of guys I used to care about and maybe even still care. But the problem is that none of these guys care about me. And if I came to realize one thing is that something in my life has to change, because how shall I put it? I mean, last weekend I realized after I poisoned myself and the dosage I took was deadly, and after I did that I realized, I asked myself why I did this. I haven't approached with an answer yet, and anyhow, some people are quiet about this, why I did this, and those people who are quiet about this, I don't know, are the people who usually never cared about me. I mean, the ones who really should have cared about this didn't inquire about this. But also this could have the reason that those people didn't even know, because when I was on the intensive care station of the hospital, they asked me whether they should inform somebody about my stay. And when I had to say, sorry, but there really is nobody, this gave me a little to think. I mean, not much, not much. Not as much as it should have, because to me that's a normal thing. I mean, they just kept asking, like, this one and that one, and family and friends and all that kind of stuff. And I said, no, nobody. What's so hard to understand about this motherfucking bullshit? I mean, I was really angry. I was about to. I felt like I was dying from thirst. This was the poison I took, and I felt like dying from thirst, and all that those people could do was bothering me and asking me stupid questions. And that this made me quite angry. Just leave me alone and give me these fucking infusions and just get out of the room. Stop bothering me with your useless questions. I answer those questions, And I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of episodes in that city. I had a lot of them. I was boozing, and I delivered myself to the hospital for that as well, for the withdrawal, and this was horrible. Alcohol withdrawal is a horrible thing there. It gives you hallucinations, and it makes you feel like the last little piece of shit you can imagine. Yeah. And then I had my drug episodes, and I'm not talking about weed. I had one of those as well, but weed made me completely crazy in my brain, so I gave weed up quite quickly. I'm talking about hard drugs, you know. I had dosages of hard drugs that I suppose that fucked me up so badly that I felt like I was dying. And when I was in the hospital and actually was about to die without intensive care, I said to myself, Michael, okay, you feel like shit, but hey, you felt worse than that. I mean, after 12 hours of intensive care, I ripped off the EKG. I mean, the monitors, the probes they attached to me to watch my heartbeat and all that. And I went off. And then I pull out the catheter. I mean, the thing they put in your veins to intravenously feed you. Yeah, and then I was on my merry way. And next Monday, then I went to work. And then I realized, yeah, I don't know, Michael, but somehow something is going wrong here. I mean, you know, I don't even know what made me able to still care about certain people who don't seem to care about me. I'm afraid that's it. I mean, people don't care about me. I just hope I'm right now. Let's drive out a little anyhow. Yeah, as I still said, I don't even know whom I'm making this video for. I mean, I don't have anybody around here. It's probably for somebody I don't even know. And, you know, I hate it. I hate my life. That's what I came to realize. Man, what's going on? That's fog. Yeah, it is getting winter anyhow, and always when it comes winter in that city, the winter creeps right into my heart. Last Christmas, somebody tried to poison me with a large doses of hallucinative drugs, LSD, and more than that, it wasn't just the LSD. I was ready to kill myself. I mean, I almost did. I don't even know what made me not do it. And last weekend, I mean, I actually tried to kill myself. I mean, let's not make. I mean, let's realize it. Yeah. And maybe this is something I came not to care about anymore. That's how far the city has gotten me. Okay, I have to talk to the car for a moment. Navigation. Ziel eingeben.
Den Ort, die Straße und die Hausnummer, bitte.
Erlangen, Ritzerstraße 6.
Die Liste wird geladen.
And that's where I live. Still. For 10 years, man.
Erlangen, Ritzerstraße 6 wurde übernommen. Möchten Sie die Zielführung starten?
Ja.
Zielführung starten.
And now she tells me I shall make a turnabout.
Die Route wird berechnet. Wenn möglich, bitte wenden. Das Ziel liegt an einer durchfahrtsbeschränkten Straße.
So it's a little hard to make a turnabout here. Yeah, well, anyhow, I just look. Boys, I don't know how to tell it to you. I mean, there's a certain. I mean, I care about a lot of you. For example, Dieter. For example, Martin. For example, yeah, this came to care about many. I mean, Dieter is just he's just I don't know. He's just cute. I mean, he's fascinating. And Martin, yeah, he's also cute.
Bitte in 300 Metern wenden.
300 meters. Let's check this out. Okay, that's probably where I have to.
Jetzt wenden.
Let's be glad this road is empty at this time. Yeah. Okay. So, not all of them I told. I mean, Martin, I never told I was writing this beautiful letter, which took me hours and hours. I was writing this with a golden fella. I mean, with my hand, that is. And then I spilled a can of beer over it. That was. I took this as a bad omen and said to myself, "Okay, Michael, better not." And then I realized what a motherfucking little yellow belly you have become. That was something that really bothered me. I mean, on the one hand, I'm not taking a lot of thought in killing myself, but then when it comes to things like that, I certainly have my doubts. What is going on? I don't even know whether I know myself anymore. Something has to change. And I suppose the one thing... Oh, come on, not the motorway. Okay, that far out. Okay, let's just...
Bitte in 200 Metern rechts fahren.
Why not?
Jetzt rechts fahren.
I'm really interested in where that takes me. It's still in the motorway. It's probably the next one now. Is there a speed limit? Yeah, 120. Oh my fucking god. There were a lot of accidents lately on this motorway, and this is why they're limited so tremendously. This one is probably longer. My navigation says 120. What?
Bitte in 2 Kilometern rechts abfahren und danach links fahren.
I'm not really sure whether... I have to check this out. She's driving me somewhere where I certainly don't want to go to. What? Huh? What kind of a route is that? Oh man. Yeah, it's 73. Well, let's just trust her with this. I was making a video anyhow. Yeah, 121. Yeah, okay, that is enough. Okay, where was I? I was talking about.
Jetzt rechts abfahren und danach links fahren. Jetzt links fahren.
Yeah.
Bitte in 300 Metern rechts abfahren.
Erlangen, yeah. That sounds
Jetzt
plausible.
rechts abfahren.
Munich. This is where I will be, I suppose, for the next half year. If this thing works out, I don't know. And you know what?
In 300 Metern links fahren.
The funny thing is that the one thing I'll probably
Jetzt
miss
links fahren.
is this car. I mean, what's going on with my life? I mean, that's very poor. There's no limit here, apparently. Oh, am I on which one am I? There is a limit. 80. Okay, yeah. That's not racist. And then this car has cost me my license almost. Yeah, where was I? Boys, I don't know who I'm making this video for. I mean, and what I want to tell you with it.
Bitte in 2 Kilometern rechts
And
abfahren.
that's what makes me so sad. I mean, there's really nobody here. After 12 years in that city, and I really ripped my ass off. I don't know what I made wrong. I mean, always people just don't seem to accept me as a person. And that is what makes me so sad. And this is what makes me thinking about killing myself. And not just thinking, if you know. I mean, and then this last weekend when I did this, I realized that this could be it. I mean, I knew what the LD50 lethal dose was of that stuff. I knew what I was getting into. And didn't care. Well, that led me conclude that something has to change. And my experience says to me, you won't change people, Michael. The only thing that you might be able to change is yourself. So this is why I'm going, or at least trying to go. I mean, let's just say that I'm not exactly all happy face about it. I mean, that's something that is hard to me. I realize that. I mean, going away for half a year, maybe 3/4 of a year, and I don't even know whether I have the nerve of coming back after that. I mean, that's the point. And this could be a tremendous change in my life, and this is something I know I have to do it, but still, I'm not really inclined to do it. This is how I am. I mean, I have to do this, so I do it. After Marcus died and nobody cared, I mean, he was one of them boys whom I really liked, cared for. He didn't even talk to me at the end, right before his accident, you know. But still, I cared about him. And then he died. Nobody cared. I don't know. People in this city are so stone cold. And before the last piece of love and the last piece of humanity is gone within me, I suppose I have to go. And that's the truth. You know? That's something I have to do. Sorry if I disappoint anybody, but you know, as far as I know, nobody cares about me. So there's no reason why I shouldn't go. If I had somebody in that city, if Dieter said to me something in the lines of, hey, I just don't want you to go because, no, I really like you to stay with me or something like that, I never would have gone. anybody in all those people. And so sad it is. I know I have to go. The city gave me nothing. Nothing at all. I have really no valid reason to stay here. Being that alone after 12 years, something I suppose was terribly wrong. I just hope that in this new place, things will get a little different. That I don't have just to work my ass off all the time, come back and things are as they were, or even worse. Well, that's a risk to take, but, you know, from where I stand, it can't get any worse. I mean, you might consider dying being worse, but you know, the amounts of times I almost died within the last year, well, yeah, that's not far off if you know what I mean. The city is so brutal and so cold. All people seem to care when it comes to me is maybe my expertise, or maybe I don't know, maybe money or some other thing they can take from me, but never ever did anybody care about me. I mean, about me as a person, about my heart, about my feelings, my soul. I mean, sometimes I think people think of me like I don't even have any of that, just because they don't. Yeah, that's a motherfucking thing. And I won't be able to do this any longer. If I don't go fast, I don't think I will make it any longer. I mean, that's the point where I have to say now or never, because if I don't go now, I don't think I'll live another year. I'll be dead before that. Either by drugs, either by poison, either by whatever I do. And that's the funny part about it. I mean, I don't even need drugs for anything. I'm hard as a piece of steel. That's a fact, baby. And still, I take drugs. I don't know. I mean, I haven't taken them in a while yet, no. And I really do try not to take them while I'm driving. And I don't drive so often anyhow. But because I don't have my own car. But still, the point is, I don't need drugs for anything. I can do just about anything without drugs, but still I take them. Just to have something, a feeling, a good thing, something to borrow. Right there, out of my life's energy. I don't know. Just the drugs alone is a point to me where I have to say, I can't do this any longer, because this would take another year, maybe two, and then I'm dead by the drugs, I suppose. That's the point, baby. Something has to change. The people around here won't change. They'll never warm up to me. I can't even count how many of them I tried to win over for myself. May it be as friends, may it be as partners. It never worked out. Either I'm so ugly, or I am such a bastard. I don't know. But people just never even actually considered going into a venture with me. And you know what makes things so hard is that I fucking know better than that. If I really was that, what people see in me, I think I could understand. If I really was that. Then maybe. But that's not the case. It's a dreary life. On the one hand, you can say, right now, I've got everything I need. I've got enough money to get by. Although I'm not rich, but I've got enough money to scrape by, you know. I can drive this beautiful car. I have a good job, although this was better at times as well. All that kind of stuff. I mean, most people would say, man, just be glad that you have all of this. But no, then I have to say, hey, that's not all that there is to life. To life there is a little more than that. In life there's more than money and a job and a nice car. To life there is, for me, is always heart, you know, something that makes life worth living. And certainly a good job and a nice car itself, maybe the nicest one, and I like this one. That's not enough for me. Some asshole rammed me around here almost once. Careful. This is where I live. I mean, this is my part of town. It's a better one, anyhow. It's the better part. I mean, it's another part of the city. However, and this is a small city, but it's like differences like two sides of the globe, you know. Where on the one side there's sun, on the other side there's just darkness. Although people are shitty here as well, but they're at least not so extremely dangerous. Try to kill you where you stand, kind of thing. I mean, here I have no problems in wandering around at nights. I love the night. Who knows? Still, I'm very sad about all of this. And I came to realize that, I mean, the past 10 years really changed me in a lot of ways. I'll give you an example. Like, if I do like somebody like Martin, which I think would be a nice partner for me, I say to myself, hey, come on, Michael, I mean, keep this in your heart. I mean, he'd never go for it. And anyhow, if you keep this in your heart, that'll be a lot better than spoiling it by telling him. That's the way, that's how I came to think. And that is, I have to say, in my opinion, a very shitty way to think about anything like that. Isn't it? Now, what do you say? That's the home. Okay, so I had to do social welfare hours here. Next thing, I don't even know, without doing anything, how long in Erlangen I could even stay out of prison as it goes. People are trying to attack me from all sides, and that's just because they, for some reason, and if it is just jealousy, hate me. I mean, guys, sometimes I think people are jealous because I'm driving this car. I mean, what is there to be jealous about? There's something I will never be able to understand. I mean, maybe my mind is just limited for that. This is probably why I'm still searching for another reason, because that can't be it. You know what I mean? I hate these sidelines. It always feels like you're just going scrubbing along. Yeah, boys. I don't know, I could go on for hours. The recording time is limited anyhow. Okay. I hope with these words I could reach a few of you. That without realizing it, I might really love you. Care for you. Once I tried to go for, like Danny, a couple of the others. I mean, Dieter gave me a nice basket lately. I had to ask him, but yeah, I mean, this was stand